And do it soon.
That's all right. So yes, hello. So what we're going to do is, well, first of all, we're not using microphones, as you can see. Yes. So that's how loud. This is about as loud as it's going to get.
Yes.
Isn't it? And also, now this is an exciting fact. This is what they call in the world of comedy things, a preview, a work in progress, and that means that like we may pretend not to know all of the words at some points. We're pretending that it's not quite ready yet, and it's not quite finished, and that's just part of the fun. When that happens, when that something happens, it's not embarrassing or awful. That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun this evening. That's
the best joke.
That's the best joke in the show. So hello, I'm the international rock star MJ Hibbett.
And hello, I am Steve. Hello.
And we'd like to welcome you to an epic 6-part novel,
complete in this issue,
which we had to call Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team. Fighting for freedom all over the world. If you cry out for justice, then your cries will be heard by the Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team. Flying and fighting, very exciting. Total Hero Team. You can clap about that.
Greetings! I am the United Statesman, and welcome to the Total Hero Team television program. I'd like to introduce you to my co-star, Womandroid.
Thank you very much.
You could almost forget she was a lifeless automaton with no real feelings whatsoever.
What is this human emotion that you call sad face?
And we're here this evening as always, because we're running a little short of heroes. You see, many members we have had, though they never seem to last. They come and go like office biros. For instance, Captain Terrific got demoted.
The exploding girl exploded.
Mr. Pyrotechnic, he caught fire. Oh.
Mrs. Monster went all weird.
The invisible boy disappeared.
The immortal man died.
We've lost more staff than G4S.
So we're recruiting yet again. Previous applicants need not apply for the Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team. We're chartered employers, please come and join us. Total Hero Team.
Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team.
I've told you before, Tony. I will not have my staff watching the Total Hero Team TV show in my pub. Chapter 1. Who watches the potmen? Last orders at the bar, please.
But Desmond, we can't shut yet. It's only 9 o'clock.
Well, we might as well just shut forever. We haven't had a customer in weeks.
But what about the darts team?
That's just you.
The quiz team?
Well, that's you as well.
What about the Zumba?
No, well, there are 2 people for Zumba.
Oh, really? Who's that?
That's me as well.
Oh.
But yeah, I thought that, I sort of thought that if we turned the saloon bar into the village shop, then we might get more customers in. But we might as well face it, this pub is doomed. Nobody new is ever going to come here.
Greetings! We have come all the way from America to be exactly here in this British pub, right here, exactly here.
Who are you?
We are
Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team.
No one is braver, we're here to save you.
Total Hero Team.
Womandroid has used her amazing superhero detectatron in order to find out if there are any superheroes in this vicinity. Do you know of any?
No, there are definitely no superheroes here. Definitely not.
Are you sure? Nobody here has a secret origin, do they?
A secret origin? Why? I don't even know what one of those is.
Well, allow me and Womandroids to explain. Your secret origin,
it's how your superhero story begins. Your secret origin You could be born from an egg on a mountaintop, the funkiest monkey that had ever been popped.
You could fall into a cauldron when you were very small, growing up in a village in ancient Gaul.
Your secret origin is how your superhero story begins. Your secret origin. You could be shot in a rocket when your planet exploded.
Or live in a matrix, but only you know it.
Be a secret agent or a private detective.
I was bitten by a flag that was radioactive. I zoomed. That's my secret
Origin. It's how my superhero story begins. My secret origin. Well, it's gotta be a story that's action-packed.
But underlying everything be slightly sad.
When people see you in your costume, they will ask, why do you need to dress like that when you're fighting crime? I mean, like, couldn't you be a policeman or something?
And you'll say no, because with great power comes great responsibility.
I sworn to save a world that fears and hates me.
Criminals are a superstitious, cowardly lot.
It's what I'm programmed to do. I am a robot. That's my secret origin. It's how my superhero story begins. My secret origin. My secret origin.
It seems to me, Womandroid, that these origins are a little over-familiar.
Unexpected origins not found in the bagging area. Please refresh your superheroes.
You're exactly right there, Womandroid. With that kind of incisive thinking, you could almost be human. But you are wrong on one. You are wrong on one count. There never is, never has been, and never will be any British superheroes.
Searching databases, please wait. One British superhero found. Chester Champion.
Oh yes, I remember Chester Champion from when I was a kid. You know, I quite enjoyed him. He was quite fun, wasn't he?
Hello, boys and girls. Chester Champion here. Good, eh? They call me Chester. Chester. I'm not from Leeds or Leicester. I'm not from Bournemouth, Bath or Birmingham. No, sir, I hear that Croydon's very nice. And I like the Isle of Wight, but I am Chester Champion, legend of Lancs.
Now, if the planet is in danger, call the Total Hero Team. They're marvellously strong and they can fly. But if they've shut your factory or the cat stuck up a tree, there's only one thing that the folks around here cry.
They call for Chester, Chester. He's not from Leeds or Leicester. He's not from Bournemouth, Bath or Birmingham. No, sir, we hear that London's very nice. And we like the Isle of Wight, but we want Chester Champion, legend of Lancs.
He hasn't got the X-ray vision, but he's got a lovely smile. He's cheeky, but he's got a heart of gold.
So if your chip pan is aflame, go on then, call out my name, I'll come around, I'll put it out and I'll make the tea. They call him Chester, Chester, he's not from Leeds or Leicester, he's not from Bournemouth, Bath or Birmingham. No sir, we hear that London's very nice, and we like the Isle of Wight, but we want Chester Champion, legend of Lancs. Chester Champion, legend of Lancs. Good, eh? So did you like Chester Champion then, Tony?
Well, yeah, you know, when I was growing up, until he mysteriously disappeared about 30 years ago, I thought he was quite good. But, you know, Total Hero Team are clearly much better. I mean, all Chester Champion ever did was rescue cats out of trees.
Well, that's not fair. I mean, some of those cats were quite stubborn.
Oh, Total Hero Team, how I wish I could be like you. I dream of superheroes, I dream of flight, I dream of mask insignia, team-ups, capes and fights. I dream of superheroes, I dream of strength, atomic battles, robot pals, symbol suits and fights again. I wish I had a secret identity, even more secret than it is. Excuse me. I wish I had an envelope who said it. I wish I had an envelope who said what I was. I wish I
didn't
had
have the burps.
Well, quite. Also, I wish I had special powers. I dream of superheroes. I I dream of escape from being entirely unexceptional, from being entirely the same. I wish I'd been selected by an alien. I wish I had a magic word. I wish I had an emblem that said who I was. I wish I had special powers. I dream of superheroes. I doubt they dream of me. I dream of being something I could never be.
What do you mean could never be? If you want to be a superhero, be one. Do it yourself. It's easy.
Oh, Desmond, I can't possibly be a superhero. They're all American and on television.
Being a superhero shouldn't be about being on television. It should be about proper, wholesome things. Like horrific trauma or vengeance.
Oh, Desmond, why do you hate these modern American television superheroes so much?
I don't want to talk about it. Not now. Maybe later. Oh, thank you.
He is right, though. There never is, never has been, and never will be another British superhero.
I quite agree. Now clear off. Get out of me pub.
We certainly will. But hold on. What's that noise? It sounds like the very fabric of space-time being torn asunder.
Chapter 2. Bad boys stick together. Never sad boys.
The very fabric of space-time is being torn asunder.
That's exactly what it is. And through such a rend, a man may step.
But who are you?
I am Dark Future. Propelled backwards through time, I use the futuristic devices of my time to protect a timeline I'm sworn to save. Behold, behold, and beholden thee. Foo-foo the future kitten. I've got Wi-Fi!
That's amazing! You must be the superhero that Womandroid's Detectatron detected. Tell me, how would you like to join?
Total Hero Team! Total Hero Team! I'm Super
John Lewis. We're even nicer than Toast. Subsidised cafeteria, and we'll sign for your post in the
Total Hero Team! Total Hero Team! Get HR alerted, I'm coming to work in Total Hero Team!
Excellent! And you're here just in time. It appears that there are some criminals looting the little village shop that used to be part of this pub.
Yar! Who you be calling criminals? Don't be so culturally backwards. We're sampling the contents of this shop, and if we like them then we'll say so in our blog. The shop will thank us when all of our friends come round and clear it out of stock again. Cause we're not thieves, we're connoisseurs, sampling the contents of the world. And if they think that we should pay, we will laugh in their face. Har, har, har. Cause Tesco and Sainsbury's rip us off.
So it must be the same for this here village shop. They all have a huge markup. They're all dead rich. I saw somebody prove it on a Facebook link. Cause
we're not thieves, we're connoisseurs, sampling the contents of the world. If they ask for a living wage, we will laugh in their face. Har, har, har. The world has changed, don't you know it?
this financial model is outmoded.
We're not to blame for their closure. We gave them valuable exposure.
So instead of complaining that they're poor, why don't village shops go out on tour?
Everyone would love it, it'd totally work. I'd definitely go and buy a t-shirt about the shop.
From another shop.
That's next to the original shop.
It's definitely just that shop.
Just shops. We're not thieves, we're connoisseurs, sampling the contents of the world. And if they try to regulate, we will laugh in their face. Har, har, har. Up yours.
We're going to do that. Oh wow, amazing. And while he's tuning, I'll have to fill. Slightly longer than this line should normally take. But everything will be fine. Look, there's a real crime happening with Total Hero Team watching. I can totally impress them. Dead loads. Just wait on a moment.
I don't know about you, but I think this costume change takes longer than it takes me to put the tune up, I know.
Hold fast! Whoa, there we go. Hold fast, there, criminals. I am Tomorrow Man, PhD. Sworn to protect the timeline of now with my gadgets of nowish.
Right then, and how are you supposing you're going to be stopping me then?
Tremble, evildoers, I have started an e-petition.
Foiled again, eh?
Amazing! I've totally beaten them. That was great, wasn't it, Total Hero Team?
I'm no expert in this time period, but the musical pirates do appear to be driving off with all the loot. Tell me, United Statesman, is this what used to be called a cock-up?
It certainly is, Doc Future. That little twerp has messed it right up. This looks like a job for
Total Hero Team! Total Hero Team! Using our powers in the fight against crime. If it's naughty o'clock then it's time for the Total Hero Team.
I shall use my immense wealth to burn anti-piracy videos into all forms of physical media.
And I shall use the power of Fufu the Future Kitten to put them completely out of harm's way. File transfer protocol! Meow, 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 meow.
Yarr, yarr! We be dematerializing, digitizing, disappearing someplace else.
Fufu is putting them in the one place where they will never be able to cause any harm whatsoever. The Internet!
That sounds like exactly the sort of place where somebody like that could not possibly thrive.
Problem solved! Total Hero Team! Well, that's all very well and good, but you know, you've still digitised all of me stock. I'm almost completely ruined.
Well, if it hadn't been for your member of staff butting in and getting in the way, everything would have been fine.
Now look here, you condescending colonial. Tony's very good with computers. If you'd have just let him, he could have sorted out those musical pirates once and for all.
Look, Desmond, I told you, I can never use my computer skills. Never again.
But why?
I don't want to talk about it. Not now. Maybe later.
Well, I just thought you'd learned your lesson, that's all.
Yes, I have. It was stupid trying to pretend to be Doc Future.
That's very, very mature of you, Tony. Very, 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 very mature. Really quite unbelievably mature. That was the most maturest thing I've ever heard of maturity. Tony.
Who is this Tony of which you speak? I am the greatest Britain. I wield the power of patriotism.
Hello down there! Whoopsie daisy, I appear to have trodden on somebody's house.
My goodness, a giant monster is coming this way, destroying houses and villagers as he goes.
Yes, I heard that somebody had a small cash flow problem, so I popped around to crush them completely.
By the power of constitutional monarchy. Who are you, and what do you want?
I'd be only too happy to tell you. You see, I used to be a wealthy man, until one day I thought, how can I justify earning 100 times the norm? So I meditated on it and eventually realised the only moral thing to do was to increase my size. So I grew up to 600 feet, and if you do the math, you'll find that now my bank account is equal to my mass. Now I am a massive banker, I'm incredibly huge. I am a massive banker, and I'm looking down on you. Well, of course, I needed more cash now just to support myself, but I found that I could take it from everybody else. And as you all got smaller, well, come on, what's a chap to do? The income gap was changing, so I grew and grew and grew. But I found the bigger that I got, the tinier I felt. Money wasn't enough anymore, I wanted power as well. So being a massive banker, I bought all your MPs. And I grew up a mile higher when I purchased the police. But now I am so high up, I can't see you down there. But you can see the massive banker every bloody where. Because I am a massive banker, I've never been so huge. I am a massive banker, and I'm here to stamp on you. Now out of my way while I destroy this village shop and local pub. 2 small businesses destroyed for the price of 1.
But sir, I beg of you, please give them another chance.
But
think of your British fair play and common decency.
Well, what about all the other small businesses like crushed along the way?
I'm sure that if you apologise, everything will be fine.
You mean I can just say sorry and that'll be it?
Oh yes, we'll probably give you a knighthood.
Oh well, in that case I've listened to the public and I've changed my ways completely.
Oh wow, amazing. Did you see that total hero team? I totally stopped him as well.
Again, I'm no expert on this era, but the massive banker does appear to be doing a gigantic poo on the church steeple. Thank you. Tell me! Sorry. Tell me, United Statesman, tell me! Is that acceptable behaviour here in the 21st century?
It certainly is not, Dark Future. That little twit mucked it right up yet again. This looks like a job for
Total Hero Team! Total Hero Team! Total Hero Team! Total Hero Team! Well, there is a song that goes in this bit.
We're not quite sure what's this yet, but we'll come up with something in a minute.
In the Total Hero Team!
It's unusual for both of us to try.
Behold the power of Fufu the Future Kitten! Press any key to install!
Look, the massive banker is disappearing.
I'm being turned to binary code! You absolute stinker!
It seems the Fufu's sending him to the one place where there's no sort of any financial transactions whatsoever. The internet.
That sounds like the kind of place where someone like him will never thrive. Problem solved! Total Hero Team! Oh, well that's all very well and good and slightly metaphorical, but I've still lost all me stock. I am ruined! Ruined! Oh, Tony, lad. If only we could have found some way to use your acknowledged computer skills to somehow get more people to come to the pub.
Look, I've told you, Desmond, I can never use my computer skills ever again.
But why? Why?
I won't say, I can't tell you.
Please?
Oh, go on. If you insist. This is my story.
Chapter 3. This is my story.
You see, Desmond, I can never use a computer again, because using a computer broke my heart. The phone rings 9 times before he says yes. She's got a problem with Internet Explorer, and he's the computer desk. He waits and takes the lift to a floor and says, "Show me the problem then." She's mildly mortified to find that everything's working again. She blushes bright pink, which he thinks is wonderful. She feels like such a fool, and so she says, "It only works because you're here. Before you came it was broken. It only works because you're here. You've got my windows to open, la da." Do join in, you know. Weeks pass, and that's that, until he gets in late one day to see she's been and posted a post-it note onto his screen that says, "Could you pop up when you've got a minute?" He flies up 5 flights of stairs to find her computer rebooting. A main site IT guy sat in her chair. He's red-faced and out of breath, which she thinks is wonderful. She knows he wanted to help her, and so she says, It only works because you're here. Before you came it was broken. It only works because you're here. You've got my windows to open, la-da-da. So he pops in to see her when he's passing, and also when he's not. She's fairly sure that he feels something for her, but she can't say exactly what. He's nervous and he's shy, and that's part of the reason why she likes him. But the vague chance of romance is not enough reason for her to stay. He can't believe it when he hears that she's leaving from her whip-round wielding PA. There's not enough room on the car to fit all the words that burn in his heart. She's leaving. It's horrible. He doesn't know what to do until it's her leaving too. He puts his hand to his heart and says, it only works because you're here. Before you came it was broken. It only works because you're here. You've got my windows to open, she says. Well, you've left it a bit bloody late, but let's not waste time now. I think you're great. They kiss, crowd cheers. Main site IT guy goes home in a flood of tears.
But I don't understand, Lord Tawny. That's a lovely story. Available on iTunes. How would that ever stop anybody from using computers?
Don't you see, Desmond? I was main site IT guy.
I see.
Do you see, Desmond? Do you know what it's like to have your very meaning, your reason for being ripped apart?
Well, they are closing my pub, Tony.
Oh yeah, good point.
And I've had disappointments in the past, which leads me to offer you this piece of advice, which comes as a friend, tenderly from the heart. Get over it! Get over it! The only person being punished by your principal position is you. Get over it! Get over it! And you'll find yourself supplied with a pile of better things to do. You see, I wasn't always the macho hunk of sheer beefcake you see before you now. At school I was a little fat kid. PE was a weekly hell. And so I poured myself into books. I sneered at those who played games. I set myself above them and resolved I would hate it forever. But then in 1996, I realised what I'd missed. I denied myself the fun of sport, the excitement, the danger, and so, in short, I got over it. I got over it. Gazza's gone against the Scottish, made my snobbish suppositions subside. I got over it, and now I'm over it. Gary Lineker, my guru, Alan Shearer opened up my mind. I used to say I didn't like curry. I thought it was disgusting and weird. Then found out it wasn't supposed to have bananas, sultanas, sweet corn. That's just how my mum made it. Taxis, restaurants, Jaffa cakes, dishwashers and the Smiths were things I expressed disdain for, when the truth of the matter was this. I might have claimed high principles, but at the end of the day, I wasn't being moral or ethical, I was just afraid. So I got over it, and decided that denying the delights of life was frankly daft.
I got over it, and now I'm over it. I won't let the future be deflected by the crap that happened in the past.
In the words of Sir Ludwig Gutmann, the founder of the Paralympic Games,
This sitting around feeling sorry for yourself is no good. Cut it out. Or to put it another way. Get over it. Get over it. The only person being punished by your principal position is you. Get over it. Get over it. And you'll find yourself supplied with a pile of better things to do. Get over it. You know what, Desmond? That's some good advice, that is.
yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. I mean, maybe I should think about taking it myself.
What do you mean?
Well, it all happened nearly 30 years ago. Hey, fancy me, Chester champion, big here in New York City, USA. Good, eh?
Hey, buddy, stand back.
Hello, officer, what seems to be the problem?
New York is under attack from the Mandarin of Mood, the Duke of Desperation, the Smuck of Tut Tut Tut. They call him Schmart Alex.
He sounds like a right stroppy knickers. Maybe I can help to cheer him up somehow.
I doubt it. He's already made Manhattan all maudlin, Greenwich Village glum, and New Jersey's lost its joy de vivre.
Blimey. Well, never mind it. I've got something right here that's I've got something that's sure to turn anybody's smile the sunny side up.
What's that? You killing yourself?
He's not very nice, is he?
Get a life.
Oh, blimey. Come on, Chuck. Cheer up.
Cheer up. Have you seen the news? Here, let me enlighten you. I bet you didn't know. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. 10. Just like. I bet you didn't realise the world is run by people who are rich. I bet you didn't know that rampant sexism continues to exist. But I did, because I'm so much cleverer than you. I bet you think that global warming's something that is going to go away. I bet you think that after all the world will all turn out to be okay. But I don't. Because I'm so much cleverer than you. I bet you really like religion. I bet you trust all politicians. I bet you think that the police care about you. I bet you vote in for competitions. I bet you've got a television. I bet you think that newspapers only tell the truth. I bet this is all a surprise. I must have blown your tiny mind. I know my insights are original and new. But now you know the world is sad. You know there's no reason to laugh. And most of all you'll know I'm cleverer than you. So much cleverer than you. So much cleverer than you.
Do you think sarcastic sneering is the best way to react to a rotten world only you understand?
Yes.
But if the planet's all that awful, don't you think you should try and use your mighty powers for good? It doesn't take a cosmic cube to see that what I say is true. Being happy doesn't make you stupid. Being clever shouldn't make you sad. Having fun will never turn you daft. Like Black Bolt with a cob up, you sit there in a sulk while everybody else is down the pub. If you think your time spent better doing research in your room, you're not Mr. Fantastic, you're Dr. Doom. So Victor, just for you, here's a universal truth. Be Being happy doesn't make you stupid. Being clever shouldn't make you sad. Having fun will never turn you daft. Hey there, emo boy, give us all a smile. Hey there, emo boy, give us all a smile. Hey there, emo boy, give us all a smile. Hey there, emo boy, give us all a smile. 'Cause being happy doesn't make you stupid. Being clever shouldn't make you sad. Having fun will never turn you daft.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Oh, did you really think so?
No,
What a rotter.
you can't have humour in a song. That's not art.
You appear to be composing a debate upon the nature of art. May I be of assistance?
Who the hell are you?
Oh, sorry, I'm here with Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team. When times are rough and pain is all around, don't call Art Garfunkel or Paul Simon. Just shout for the Total Hero Team.
Oh wow, Total Hero Team. Are you here to stop me depressing the world with my amazing insights?
That is correct.
God, you're just like Hitler.
Correction? No, I'm not.
My God, your logical mind is impervious to my stinging mental barbs. I am pwned.
You have reached your destination.
Amazing Mom Android. You completely made him disappear. What did you manage to do?
Oh, it was easy. I simply transferred him. I scanned him in to a new data transfer device that has just been invented. It is called the Information Superhighway, or World Wide Web.
I can't see any place where dreadful, awful pessimism would take a hold there. Problem solved. Total Hero Team.
Hey, I tell you what. What a team, eh? What a team!
Hold on, I forgot about this bit.
What a team!
What do you mean?
Me and that robot of yours, what a team we made, eh?
She's not my robot. Anyway, you're in terrible danger there.
But I sang me song.
Yes, you did. I don't like to agree with Smart Alex, but you did have a bit of a point there. I mean, your song was quite silly.
Eh?
Whereas his raised some important political points that I'd not really thought of before. Whereas your song, with its silly jokes and ridiculous lyrics, it was just stupid. Stupid.
Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
I don't understand, Desmond. That is just a champion story. What's it got to do with you?
That's not important right now. What matters is that, well, maybe we should just let the big organisations do it for us. I see that now, yes. We can't just muddle in ourselves. So, I'm going to close the pub forever.
But Desmond, you can't.
Oh, don't worry, Tony lad. You'll be fine with your enormous knowledge of computers. You're sure to get another job.
Don't be ridiculous, Desmond. When has knowing about computers ever been useful at all?
Alert! The Earth is doomed unless we can find somebody who knows about computers. Chapter 4. For n equals 0 to doom. Next n. Somebody is using the internet to join together every single computer there is in the entire world.
And they're going to create a gigantic evil overmind.
Sorry, did I just say all of the world's computers?
Yes, you did. What? Oh my God, Woman Android, what's happening?
I have new updates.
No! Resist!
Global robotic overmind installing.
No! Woman Android, you're more than a computer. Say it isn't so.
Estimated time remaining, 10 hours.
Oh, that's fine then. We've got plenty of time to sort
Estimated
everything
time
out.
remaining, 5 seconds.
Why can't they just get that right?
Humans, prepare to die. Humans prepare to die. Let's wipe out Homo sapiens when we end all organic life. The world will be much happier, so humans prepare to die. The way to end all wars is humans prepare to die. Let's coat the world with corpses now.
Stand back, fellow citizens. Everything is fine. I may not know much about computers, but I do know this. All you have to do is switch them off at the plug and then switch them back on again.
Death to the fleshy one.
Now look, I don't think switching off all the world's computers at once is a good idea.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Are you a registered, approved superhero,
I've
Sergeant?
seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Well, no, I'm not, but...
Hasta la vista, baby.
Well, exactly. Now, come on, here we go. Switching... off! What's that sound?
Crash!
You've turned off all the world's computers. Now there's no banking system, no internet, no Twitter.
Ban!
It's fine, come on, all I have to do is switch it back on.
The internet has recovered from an unexpected shutdown. Please wait while the system is restored.
You see, everything's fine.
Unexpected error. Internet not found.
Oh my god, you deleted the entire internet.
No!
Chapter 5, A World Without Facebook. No!
Do not panic. Fufu the Future Kitten is equipped with USB 17.0. She backed up the entire internet this very morning.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hurrah! Oh! Oh no! All that shouting has scared her up onto that high ledge.
She's gone all the way up there. Too high for us to reach.
If only there was somebody we knew. If only there was somebody we knew who was good at getting cats down from high places.
Did somebody call me?
Chester Champion, where did you come from? You've not been seen for 30 years. And what can you do that we, Total Hero Team, the world's largest superhero organisation, cannot?
Let's see, shall we? If you see a little kitten sitting in a tree, don't call 999, no. Call me. I won't need a ladder and it won't take long. All I need's my ukulele and this song. Come on, pussy, down you come. If you want a little milk, then I will give you some. It's all very safe, I've got my hard hat. Come on, pussycat. Now when I see a little kitty sitting in a tree, I see a little kitten, I can't resist. I want to stroke that moggy till I sprain me wrist. I've got a little treat for every quivering cat. She'll get it if she comes and sits upon my lap. Come on, pussy, down you come. If you want a little milk, then I'll give you some. It's all very safe, I've got my hard hat. Come on, pussycat. Now, a lady friend of mine rang up and said, come quick, she'd been dragging at a tabby with a walking stick. I said, that'll never do it, you're much too rough. I went and plucked her out using me gentle touch. Come on, pussy, down you come. If you want a little milk, then I'll give you some. It's all very safe, I've got my hard hat. Come on, pussycat.
Did somebody mention a Paolo Catalius?
Why, it's Boris Johnson.
Hello, folks. I'm the Mayor of London, and all day I sit in my splendid office thinking about Dick Whittington, my hero, the best mayor of all. He was famous for his pussy and his Lord Mayor's balls. Come on, pussy, down you come. If you want a little milk, then I will give you some. It's all very safe, I'm wearing my hard hat. Come on, pussycat. Come on, pussycat. Good, eh? There she is. Hello, kitty. Download is complete! That one. I'm a bit confused. I was laughing a bit too much at that stuff. It's got funnier again.
I don't know what you're laughing for.
But Chester Champion, you've not been seen for nearly 30 years. And what are you doing here, in Desmond's pub?
Oh, well, Elad, have you not worked it out yet? Tony, I am your landlord.
But Desmond, you can't be Chester Champion. You're from Yorkshire.
Well, that's only half true. You see, my father was from Bradford, but my nana was from Whittle the Woods.
You mean?
Yes! Dual citizenship.
The perfect disguise.
Quite. Now then, Tony, do you think you can use your computer skills to restart the world's internet?
Do you know what, Desmond? I think I can. You see, When machines receive malign intelligence, we've one last way of mounting a defence. If they act like silly buggers and pretend that they're above us, Control Alt and Delete. Control Alt and Delete. They're the only buttons that you need. If you get blue screen of death, stretch your hands apart and press Control Alt and Delete. It's a secret note to a small lucky few for looking clever when you haven't got a clue. Say, I see your problem then, apply the help desk brand of Zen. Control Alt and Delete. Control Alt and Delete. They're the only buttons that you need. If your screen should ever freeze, the de-icer that you need is Control Alt and Delete. Control Alt and Delete. Well, there you are. How do you feel now, Android?
I'm much better, thank you. I do apologise, everybody. It seems that I am just a machine after all.
But, Android, you're so much more than that.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I. Now come on, you two, we haven't got time for all this messing about. We need to restart the world's internet before everybody collapses and dies and everything goes horribly wrong.
Yes, right, okay. I've just got some Adobe updates to install.
We've no time for that. You need to connect to Fufu right away.
All right, your call is important to us. Connecting to Fufu.
You do not have permission to do that on this computer.
What the? Connection error. Fufu is resisting.
You need these uploads may be harmful to your computer system. Meow, meow.
What's happening? The pub is filling with all manner of strange beings. It looks like the superheroes, supervillains that we've.
I'm just thinking you just emptied out quite a lot of strange.
It was that song.
It was. They didn't like
the song.
Hello Kitty must be crying now, I'm sure.
Meow. Anyway, meow, meow.
The pub is filling full of all sorts of supervillains.
It looks like Fufu is downloading. It looks like Fufu is downloading all of our old supervillains from the internet.
Like.
No, not like, actually.
Oh my lord, it's Smart Alex.
Yes, I've been living in the internet on newspaper comments sections.
And I've been arranging financial transfers from Nigeria.
Yar, yar, yar. Yar, and we ruined MySpace. Yar.
No.
Yar, yar.
No. Stop! Chapter 6. The last finale of Conclusion Mats. I think we've all got just a little bit excited. Well, buzzing lights and wires. It's all been ever so exciting, and now we're overtired. I know it's all been quite exciting, but if we don't relax, things will go from bad to worse. Someone might get hurt, and we can't have that. So everybody say ah, everybody say E, everybody say you, everybody say me, everybody say la, da da, da da, everybody say dee, bidee, bidee, everybody say do, bidoo, bidoo, sing along with me, la 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 la, la 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 la, bidoo, 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 Stop! I think you've got yourself just a little bit excited. So let's calm down. We've all got ever so excited. Deep breaths all round. I know it's all been ever so exciting, but let's try and relax. Let's just try and say hello and see how we go after that. Hello?
Hello? Yes, I realise now what a terrible buffoon I've been.
Oh, that's lovely. But hang on a minute. You're just a bit of a misery cuss. How did you organise all of this?
Well, it wasn't my idea. It was Fufu who came along and said we should all team up.
404 page to have found!
Fufu? But she is but a kitten.
Oh, that's right! Just a kitten, am I? After all I've done, I'm still just a kitten.
What the Fufu?
Tape loading error. Okay then, I admit it. Doc Future doesn't really exist. I, Fufu, am controlling him.
You mean like some kind of puppet? But why?
You may well ask why.
I am asking why.
To destroy all other futuristic gadgets, of course. Have you any idea what it's like knowing you'll be obsolete within weeks, just waiting for the next futuristic gadget to come along and make you obsolete?
Well, I think so, but why don't you come over here and explain it a little further?
I think I shall. Here, let me come over there. There we go. Hello, hello. Here's what it's all about.
I'd like the world to stay how it is right now. I like the world this way. Why'd you want to go and spoil it? I can't imagine ever feeling quite this safe. I want the world to stop. You say that things must change, but I don't see why. I was happy here today, but I don't know about tomorrow. I can't imagine ever feeling more than this. I want the world to stop. Don't give me songs by bands that I have never heard of. Don't give me politicians born after I was. Don't want to learn to use a new type of computer. Give me a world that stops. I'd like the world to stay how it is right now. I never want to face an unfamiliar tomorrow. I wish I had your faith. There could be more than this, but all I want's the world to stop.
I never knew that machines could feel so much. I know the sort of pain you've been through. I'll never forget the day I had to retune my Freeview box. But surely that's no reason to destroy all other technology.
Nuts to you? Yes, it is!
But it's a good thing we stopped you.
Stop me? Why, yes you did! This time! But I'll try again! Press any key to restart!
It sounds like... Oh, I know. What's the word?
There's some kind of noise going on!
It sounds like the very fabric of
I'm making
space-time. It sounds like the very fabric of space-time is being torn asunder.
That's exactly what it is! And through such a rend, a man may step.
But with Dark Future gone, surely they've taken the entire internet with them.
No, he hasn't. Don't worry. While you were singing and shouting and messing about, I connected to Fufu and transferred the entire contents of the internet into my memory banks.
Wow, Womandroid, you're amazing!
Well, it wasn't really that difficult. I mean, to be honest, there's not a lot left of the internet to copy over once you've deleted all the miserable comments, spam emails, piracy, and kittens.
Yes. What else is there on the internet apart from spam, piracy, kittens, and comments?
I'm just off to my room for a bit.
Why?
I don't want to talk about it. Not now. Maybe later.
With Womandroid absent and Dark Future gone, then once again, I'm short of members for Total Hero Team. Hey, Chester Champion,
Yes?
how would you like to join? Total Hero Team, Total Hero Team.
Our records are updated. I know that, I've seen it before.
Our records are updated. We've rechecked all our files. Your CV's been uprated, and you're now qualified for the Total Hero Team. Total Hero Team. Get HR alerted, you get to work in Total Hero Team. So hey, Chester, what do you say?
Well, thanks very much, United Statesman. But no thanks.
Curses! Rejected again.
Now, don't get your knickers in a twist. I mean, I'm very flattered you've got all the money, the organisation, the fame, but, well, I just like it around here too much to leave. I tell you what, though, it's a real shame that we could never find a way of getting the pub to work on our own, isn't it?
I know, Desmond. If only we'd had some way of bringing in people from further afield.
Hey there! We just been watching the news. Is this where Chester Champion works?
Yes, yes it is.
That's great! My husband Harvey is head of the International Chester Champion Fan Club. Hey Harvey! Harvey! Get in here! Get in here!
Oh boy, this is great! Yes, ever since retiring from the New York police force, I built up a massive web presence all about Chester Champion.
He's got 1 million followers on the internet, ain't you, Harvey? Tell him about it! Tell him about it! Tell him all about it!
Jeez, Deirdre, give me a second. Yeah, it turns out that loads of people love Chester Champion, but there ain't nothing about him on the internet.
That's why we had to come looking in person, you see. I happen to be an international travel agent also, and I got hundreds of people who'd love to come see Chester Champion memorabilia, and also, if possible, sample fine local ales and foodstuffs.
Yes, and this looks exactly like the sort of place that would fit right in. Tell me, do you got a website we can link to?
Well, no, we don't. But I tell you what, I know someone who might be able to sort it out for us. So, what do you say? Can we do it, Tony?
I know no Tony, for I am IT guy. I'll buy a domain name and sort out some server space. I'll write some pages in HTML. I'll knock up a CMS so when we're asked we can say yes, we have a web page and a URL. Google for Chesters, we're on the internet, sir. You'll see our wine list and our opening times.
We've got 8 real ales on tap, we've even got an app, and a Facebook fan page we'd love you to like. Now, if you've got a warm nostalgia for the stars of yesteryear, if you like your company and a pint of beer, do a search on Google Maps and you'll see that little flag is pointing to a pub placed precisely here. We call it Chesters, we often change the guests, sir. We've got a YouTube channel and a blog. When we update twice a week, we will inform you with a tweet. It's all at chesterchampion.com. chesterchampion.com.
Good, eh?
Good, eh? But I don't know though, Tony. I mean, are you completely sure about this? I mean, should we maybe not just get a big organisation in to help us out?
You know what, Desmond? A wise man once told me that doing it yourself is easy. Although I am going to have to burp slightly. Excuse me.
I don't remember this bit.
Big finish. What's the point in wasting time waiting to be discovered? Auditioning for the future, desperate for the judge's smile. I've decided not to waste any more
On the opinions
of the boss.
I've decided not to wait for anyone's permission. I've decided not to carry from no one gives a toss. I've also decided not to base any more decisions on the opinions of the boss. I've listened to my heart, it says the only way to start is to start. So let's start. We're gonna do it ourselves. We're gonna do it ourselves. We need a sponsorship deal because we're keeping it real. We're gonna do it ourselves.
When Captain Oates decided that he didn't want his biscuits, his decision to step out was made independently.
Jon Snow deduced the sort. Jon Snow defied convention and deduced the source of cholera. He saved lives and invented epidemiology.
The World Wide Web was invented in one office in Switzerland.
Fox hunting is illegal partly because of the unsabs.
Einstein had a full-time job when he was first published, and
like Nestle's mum invented tip eggs at home in the bath.
They listen to their hearts. They say the only way to start is to start. So let's start. We're gonna do it ourselves. We're gonna do it ourselves. They didn't wait for the man to tell them, alright, you can. They went and did it. They did it themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much indeed for sticking with us for Total Hero Team, with star Mr. Stephen Hewitt.
And with us,
and just in case you're wondering what happened next, here's what happened next.
Chester Champion inspired a whole range of local publicans, destroying Wetherspoons forever.
Hey!
I'm proud. IT Guy became a hero to millions by inventing a version of iTunes that works.
Mom Android is on doing Strictly next year.
And the United Statesman will be in the audience for every single episode.
Smart Alex now runs a Doctor Who fan site.
And Boris Johnson became the next leader of the Conservative Party.
And within a week, the final leader of the Conservative Party.
And Food for the Future Kid will be back to try again a week on Friday in Leicester. Yes.
We're gonna do it ourselves. We're gonna do it ourselves. And if you enjoyed the show, please tell people that you know. Because we did it.
Eventually,
We did it ourselves. Just about. We did it ourselves. We did it ourselves.